join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Meeting was called to order at 6 p.m. If we could have a roll call.
Mr. Wood.
Here.
Mr. Cossett.
Here.
Ms. Isabella is absent. Mr. Bosley.
Here.
Town clerk is here. Mr. Coffey.
Here. Thank you. Do we have any public comment? Seeing none. We are having a bit of a hybrid meeting this evening. We do have 4 resolutions to act on, and then we'll go over briefly over the draft resolutions. From the supervisor's report, first of all, I think we have every right to congratulate our new assemblyman, our old supervisor whose seat I'm sitting in right now was sworn in to the assembly at 9 o'clock this morning by the assembly leader. So congratulations, Michael. We know that you'll do great things for us down there, and we absolutely are looking forward to working with you. The one other thing I wanted to mention, I know the word is out there, the planning board meeting for next Tuesday has been relocated to the West Side Ballroom. And what I would ask, and you know, from the public, the last meeting that we had with the planning board, everybody was very respectful, and we would certainly ask the same for those that are in attendance. We know that it can be a bit of a pressure situation, and people have a lot of concern over certain items, but again, we would just ask that everyone be respectful of the board and the other people that are there in attendance. So we'll move on quickly to resolutions. Resolution number 246, resignation of Michael S. Cashman as Town of Plattsburgh Town Supervisor.
Whereas Michael S. Cashman has submitted the attached letter of resignation to the Town of Plattsburgh Town Clerk from his position as Town Supervisor for the Town of Plattsburgh effective November 12, 2025. Therefore, be it resolved that with appreciation for his years of service to the Town of Plattsburgh, the Town Board does hereby accept his letter of resignation and wishes him well in all his future endeavors. And it is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Finance Manager and a copy be placed in his personnel file.
Before we move to motion, I would ask the Town Clerk, you do have a copy of the letter, correct?
I do.
If we could have that read into the record.
Oh,
please.
we
I
certainly
know
do
it's
that.
going to be a bit J, but thank you. I think it's
I think it's
important.
most appropriate. Dear members of the Town Board, it is with profound gratitude and genuine humility that I submit my resignation as Supervisor of the Town of Plattsburgh, effective Wednesday, November 12, 2025, at close of business. I am deeply honored to have been elected to serve as the Assembly Member for the 115th District of the New York State Assembly. As I step into this new role, I do so mindful of the foundation we have built together and the strong future we have set in motion for our town. Serving as Town Supervisor for nearly a decade has been the greatest privilege of my life. Representing approximately 12,000 residents has been both a high calling and a tremendous responsibility. With stewardship of a budget of roughly $20 million and oversight of 56 employees, I have been honored to work alongside this board, our dedicated staff, local businesses, community organizations, and residents to strengthen our community's future. Throughout my tenure, we have consistently presented and adopted budgets that remain under the New York State tax cap while continuing to deliver high-quality services to our residents. Reflecting on our shared accomplishment fills me with immense pride. Advanced a $24 million water and wastewater capital plan focused on health, safety, sustainability, and economic development that demonstrates a clear commitment to the long-term health and growth of our town and region. Crafted and began implementing a town center smart growth plan, positioning our community for sustainable development and enhanced quality of life. took strategic steps towards the redevelopment of the former Clinton County Airport, see big, turning vision into opportunity through public-private partnership with the Clinton County and TDC. Launched the Battlefield Memorial Gateway project honoring our veterans and history while creating a legacy community space in partnership with Clinton County American Legion. We also became the North Country's first Purple Heart town, hosting an annual ceremony of remembrance and gratitude. Introduced a new town website, developer's guide, and digital platform, and adopted a refreshed brand signaling that the town of Plattsburgh is open for smart investment, growth, and partnership. Invested in upgrades to our parks and recreation areas, including new playground equipment and expanded amenities for families. Created the first spur of the Saranac River Greenway with Lapeer Lane Riverway. Prioritized housing, from hosting the 6th County North Country Housing Symposium to adopting the Champs Law to support responsible and inclusive growth. Celebrated the town of Plattsburgh as the home of Michigan, from Michigan Month to the inaugural Michigan Fest, launched with partnership of U First Federal Credit Union and DCFU, with the raising of nearly $20,000 for the Battlefield Memorial Gateway project. Seized once-in-a-lifetime opportunity by harnessing the total solar eclipse over Plattsburgh, showcasing our community's spirit and hospitality. Over these years, we have seen millions of dollars in private investment and grant funding invested in the town, and hundreds of thousands of square feet of new development take shape, a testament to our shared vision, discipline, and perseverance. We have also met challenges head-on. When the unexpected closure of Nova Bus occurred, we rolled up our sleeves and worked with partners to facilitate the onboarding of Microbird, demonstrating that collaboration and resilience are defining traits of this community. Another example of our dogged advocacy for resources of the former Plattsburgh Air Force Base from the federal government are ongoing. Through every success and challenge, we have relied on one guiding philosophy: plan the work, work the plan. It has been my privilege to apply this mindset to our infrastructure, housing, and economic development initiatives, as well as in our daily collaboration with staff, the board, and regional partners. I want to express my deepest appreciation to the incredible staff of the town of Plattsburgh. Your professionalism, dedication, and everyday commitment to our residents have made every success possible. You are the quiet engine behind all that we achieve. Over this time, we have also experienced the loss of several valued coworkers, each leaving an indelible mark on our organization and hearts, as well as celebrated the retirement of many long-serving employees whose contributions helped build the town's strong foundation. Their legacies live on in the work we continue every day. I am equally proud that our town board has consistently prioritized people over politics, whether through thoughtful appointments, sound planning, or shared focus on building a stronger, more inclusive community. It has been remarkable to serve through 2 governors, 3 lieutenant governors, 2 state senators, 2 assembly members, 3 county chairs, 2 county administrators, 3 highway superintendents, 4 town clerks, numerous town board members, and 4 Plattsburgh mayors. My grandfather often said that change is the only constant in life, and serving through such change has only deepened my belief in the value of steady leadership, collaboration, and purpose. It has also been an additional privilege to serve as the elected vice president of the New York State Association of Towns, representing not only our 933 towns statewide, but also advocating for the unique needs and opportunities of the North Country. As I transition to the State Assembly, I will continue to champion the priorities we have advanced together: affordability, infrastructure, housing, economic development, smart growth, and affordability for families and seniors. My roots remain firmly planted here in the town of Plattsburgh. Though my title will change, my commitment to this community will not. Thank you sincerely for the honor of serving you, for your partnership, your trust, and the shared sense of purpose that has defined our time together. This journey has been one of collaborative progress, and I leave this role with deep appreciation for all that we have achieved and optimism for all that lies ahead. with respect, gratitude, and hope for our shared future, Michael S. Cashin.
Thanks, Jay. Could I have a motion to accept the resolution?
So moved.
Mosley, second.
I'd just like to say that it's been a privilege to work with him all this time, over those 10 years, and see the good leadership and the progress that we've made in the town. And it was Michael that led it, and the people and the workers in this facility and in the town of Plattsburgh did whatever was needed to improve our community. And I genuinely wish we didn't have to do this, although I know that I would like somebody in the assembly who will continue to work for our area and for the good of all the people.
I would second Tom's words very much. Well put.
So, second.
Second by Tom. Any further discussion? I would just like to add that it has been an absolute pleasure to serve with Michael. I couldn't be more pleased with his election to the 115th Assembly District. We wish him the best. I know that we will see him a lot. We'll have opportunity to meet up and have great discussions, but he certainly is going to do good things for us and all. Could we have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Wood,
Yes.
Mr. Costick,
Yes,
Mr. Bosley.
Yes.
so carried. Thank you. Resolution number 247, resolution nominating Jennifer Whitney to act as an initial board member of the Empire Public Investment Cooperative Fund of New York, Epic Fund New York, and 2, electing the remaining initial board of directors.
Whereas on October 16, 2025, the town board of the town of Plattsburgh, the town, authorized the town to be a participant as defined therein in the Empire Public Investment Cooperative Fund of New York, Epic Fund New York, established under the terms of the Municipal Cooperation Agreement, Epic Fund New York, NCA, dated as of October 30th, 2025. And whereas under Section 44 of the New York General Municipal Law, Epic Fund New York must be administered by a governing board, the Epic Fund New York Board. And whereas the town board hereby nominates Jennifer Whitney to act as an initial director of the Epic Fund New York Board and to perform such functions as set forth and further described in the Epic Fund New York MCA. And whereas the town board shall also vote on an additional directors of the Epic Fund New York Board as set forth in the election of initial directors as set forth in attachment A hereto. Whereas the town board shall waive 30-day notice of the election of the initial Epic Fund New York Board. Be it resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh, state of New York, as follows. The town board hereby nominates Jennifer Whitney to act as director of the Epic New York Fund Board and perform such functions in connection therewith. 2, the town waives notice of the initial election of the Epic Fund New York Board. 3, the town submits its vote of the initial directors of the Epic Fund New York Board as attached hereto as attachment A. The following vote was taken and recorded in the public or as a session of said meeting.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Tom, seconded.
Second.
Any further discussion? Can we have a roll call vote, please?
Mr. Wood,
Yes.
Mr. Costick,
Yes,
Mr. Bosley.
Yes.
so carried. Thank you. Resolution number 248, New York City, or New York, I don't know why I said NYC, but it should be New York Association of Towns Annual Meeting and Training School 2026.
Whereas it is in the best interest of the town that employees and their respective board members remain current and informed concerning changes in regulation. And whereas training is being offered in New York City through the Association of Towns from February 15, 2026 to February 28, 2026, therefore be it resolved that the town is taking advantage of early bird registration pricing and the following individuals be approved to attend the annual meeting. Charles A. Costick, Thomas E. Wood, Dana M. Isabella, Daniel A. Bosley, and Jennifer Whitney, and be it further resolved that the aforementioned individuals receive training for the year of 2026, and the expense of their training be paid by the department's budget, and be it further resolved that the supervisor is authorized to submit a receipt for payment of said yearly training, and a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager, and a copy be placed in their respective personnel files.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Mosley, do I have a second?
Second?
Mr. Wood, any further discussion? Can we do a roll call on this one also, please?
Mr. Wood,
Yes.
Mr. Costick,
Yes,
Mr. Bosley.
Yes.
so carried, thank you. Final resolution to act on this evening's number 249, use of facility contract with Westside Ballroom.
Whereas the planning board is in need of a large venue for their November meeting, and whereas the West Side Ballroom is suitable and available for rental for the planning board meeting on Tuesday, November 18th, 2025, and whereas the West Side Ballroom has provided a contract for the use of the facility for consideration by the town board, now therefore be it resolved that the town board authorizes the interim town supervisor to execute any and all documents related to the contract for utilization of the West Side Ballroom for the November 25 Planning Board meeting, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution the signed contract be provided to the Planning and Community Development Department and Business Office.
I have a motion. Mr. Wood, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Mosley, any further discussion?
Yeah, I just would like to say, I think with such a volatile topic, I think it was a wise choice to allow thoughtful, opposing considerations, and to allow everybody to have a place to pose those thoughtful considerations. So I applaud this move.
No, I agree 100%, Dan. It absolutely is the right thing to do. It's gonna give us a venue that we're limited to right around 100 people for this room, so that's gonna allow us about 3 or more than 3 times the number of people to get there. So, you know, absolutely, we wanna allow the public to be able to voice for or against, and this really gives them a better venue. I agree 100%.
I would like to commend the planning board members for holding this meeting, a difficult meeting, and keeping it controlled and following the procedures that they should follow.
Absolutely. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, the rest of the resolutions in front of you are draft for next week. As you can see, next week is gonna be a bit of a busy week. We'll approve the minutes, we're gonna approve the employee handbook. Just remember that the employee handbook was what was a non-union policy, and the employee handbook had been blended together. Everybody should have received a copy of that. If you haven't had it, or haven't had an opportunity to take a look at it, it might be good to take a look at it. You know, we had a lot of good work with that, with Trevor and Scott, along with Jennifer and Pat, to get all of that together. Along with that, there'll be an updated alcohol and drug policy. Again, I would call out the business office. Previously, we had a CDL and a non-CDL alcohol and drug policy. We blended the two together, so there's one document. That's part of the Pat Bowen condense everything together before he leaves program, I think. And we want to thank Pat for really hopping on that and just trying to make the job easier. Snow and ice agreement, that's the contract for us to plow county roads. Recreation contract for bowling, some reappointments of the Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee. We are gonna purchase a new trailer for Parks and Recreation Department. That's gonna be used between them and facilities. Jay has taken a step to be appointed as the marriage officer. We will also have the water and sewer re-levy charges and our water rate adjustment for January 1, along with the sewer rate, the wastewater rate adjustment for January 1. That's part of the capital improvement plan, was to make sure that we increased our rates to keep us up basically with cost of living increases. And then we are going to establish a maintenance program for HVAC. We are gonna outsource that. We've been working to get that on the books for a bit now, so I'm happy to say that we are going to do that. There will be, when you get the packets next week, a couple of other resolutions in the packet also, because we'll have to take care of the rest of the business as far as town supervisor, board members, deputy supervisor, et cetera. That will all be included when the packet comes out next week. We're still trying to work out the final details. Does anybody have any committee reports?
When does, Pat, when is this final?
He has 28 working days left. He told us that this morning in the, not that he's keeping track, but 28 days.
He's not keeping track at all.
28 working days.
Didn't
from
tell
when
you
he
how
said.
many hours or anything?
That was early in the day, so
Oh,
we're
early
probably
in the
counting it as a whole day time.
So 8 hours less than.
Probably 8 hours, it's probably 27 now.
Okay, so, we'll leave comments till later then.
Exactly. He's basically gonna be with us till the end of the year, give or take. Anything else for committee reports? I see of no reason to have an executive session. I would just tell everybody we don't need a motion to close because this is a work session. So just tell everybody, drive safely, have a great evening, and be ready for a long one next week, because it's gonna be.
6:21.
What's that? 6:21.
6:21.